Welcome students to Module 7, Week 7. This week we will be discussing the Community of Inquiry teacher presence. So let's begin with our module overview. Here is an introduction for Module 7 and the learning objectives for Module 7, and you have a checklist of the assignments and activities for the week. So let's go over each in turn. Here are the readings, videos, and podcasts for the week. As always, the Garrison reading is mandatory. You can choose one video or one podcast, your choice. And our discussion is discussion 8, teacher presence, and the instructions for discussion 8, teacher presence, are the same as every other week. I've linked your resource list here for you to go back to as needed. Here are your prompts for the week. And as always, reply to the prompts and respond to 3 peers. And I'm grading you based on the rubric. As always, you can see the rubric up here. And if I don't have the rubric, I'll back up a second. If I don't have the rubric, I will add that right after the video. So you can see the rubric for the discussion post. As always, please continue using your best APA citations and reference style. You're doing really good at that. And as always, also refrain from using quotations. Most of you are getting that. A few of you are still persisting. So please refrain from using quotations and summarize and paraphrase instead. Guys are doing great on your discussions, and we're having a really rich back and forth discourse in our discussion posts, which I'm really enjoying reading. Your reflections and learnings from the week's readings. Also this week, the multimedia essay on the Community of Inquiry is due, and the multimedia is, you can choose any multimedia form to do your essay, a video, an audio, your choice. And the prompt is, how has this course, EDLT 560, applied the Community of Inquiry framework thus far? And what would you predict is coming for the rest of the course based on the Community of Inquiry framework? Be sure to answer both of these questions. Use your choice of multimedia and post to the assignment. Also this week, reminder that part 2 of the draft syllabus is due to this week. Be sure to go back and add this to 6.5 in module 6, your part 2 of the syllabus. And then you can pick one from the following. You can either do the key vocabulary or the concept map or infographic assignment. Let's look at each. In the key vocabulary, you need to write an essay about an online learning community using at least 10 of these words. You can edit the words as needed. So for assessment, let's see. Well, for example, for collaboration, you can use collaboration, collaborate, collaborating. You can change the form of the verbs as needed, the words as needed. And be sure to highlight the words you use with an asterisk so I don't have to search for them. So just be sure to include the 10 words. Feel free to write poetry or a song. We've already had one person write a poem, and that was really fun to read. And feel free to create it on a wiki page and link it from the LMS quiz tool. Your choice. You can get creative on the key vocabulary. Or the other choice is, if you don't want to do key vocabulary, you can make a concept map or infographic, and you're going to create a concept map or a graphic or an infographic with the terms here below. And you can edit these terms just to meet your thinking. And you can add any other terms you'd like to describe on your infographic as well. You can create your map by drawing it, scanning it with an application, a concept map software. You can use an online tool like Bubble US, MindMaster, Poplet, or you can get creative on that. I've added some examples from last spring's course from a year ago. You can see what the previous students have done to give you an example. And that is this assignment. So you can choose one of these two, 7.5 or 7.6, but you don't have to do both. And here's our module summary. As always, here is the checklist for the week. And once you're done, you can move on to our final module, Module 8. And that's it for this week. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, etc., please leave a comment below the announcement, and I will get back to you in the comment section. We'll see you next week. Bye.